maybe I'll write a song about this, like crying in the car. I have a little bit. I like get so starstruck. She's signed to my same record label, and so they're like, "Oh, well, like have you meet?" And I'm like, I literally don't think I could meet her. I think I would just evaporate. Like I'm her biggest fan in the whole world. Oh, I'm always writing. I write all the time, even if it's bad. Writing is just my favorite thing in the whole. Exactly, exactly. But yeah, just like sitting in my room on my guitar is just my favorite thing in the whole world. So I'm gonna be doing that till I'm 95. Does that tell you I like Rage Against the Machine? Yeah, I love Rage Against the Machine. My parents went to like underground, like Smashing Pumpkins, like Hole shows, Pure shows, and I'm so jealous. But I flipped it. I was so excited. I'm such a big fan of his, and that was incredible. They're awesome.
And for us, if we've got microphones and an opportunity.
Thank you so much. It was an honor. Thank you.
Yes, I'm actually in my manager's house right now because I can't figure out how to work technology, and I couldn't figure out how to like set up the light and the Zoom stuff. So she was like, "I'll set it up for you. Come over." So that's what I'm doing right now, and yeah, I'm really good. I'm chilling in sunny LA. You know, I know, but people don't know yet, so I'm gonna keep that one a secret. But I think the project, as I'm calling it, is gonna be really fun, and I'm working on it right now actually, and it's been a really wild ride. Yeah, so I was like dead asleep, and one of my friends called me up, and he's like, "Olivia, you have to check your Instagram right now." And I'm like, "Oh my god, it's like early in the morning. Can I check it later?" And he's like, "No, you have to check it right now." And I like checked it, and she had commented on my photo, and you know that was just so insane. And I was screaming my head off, and I don't think I could go back to sleep after that. You know what? I actually think that was fairly metaphorical. I don't think that I've actually done that in my real life a ton. So yeah, it wasn't exactly autobiographical, so I can't speak to that. Yeah. Yeah, so he reached out, and he really likes Driver's License, and I'm obsessed with him and his music. I think he's just so talented and wonderful. And so we were like talking, and I like said something in an interview the next day about like how I used to write One Direction fanfic. That wasn't creepy. I promised it was not creepy. It was really wholesome.
Not creepy.
And he like texted me, and he's like, "Heard you were writing One Direction fanfic." And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. This is my most embarrassing moment of my life." But he's so kind and wonderful. But yes, that is true about me. Hey, I should have gotten that one really easy. Yay! All of my castmates on High School Musical call me Dancing Queen because I'm the 17-year-old of the group. That's my favorite music video of all time. Bad Blood and Blank Space are like my favorite music videos. Not even of hers, but just like of all time. She did such a great music video. Oh my gosh. Okay. Psycho? American Idiot. Oh my God. Okay. Very close. Oh, I Love Me. Okay. Demi Lovato. Oh my gosh. Yes, of course. This is oh my God, Broken Clocks. I love that song. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't guess it. Summertime. Okay, cool. Hey, that was clever. That was so much harder than I anticipated.
Making brain, I guess. Hey, I'm Olivia Rodrigo, and these are my top 5 songwriting tips. I think I'm as good of a storyteller as she is yet. Finished is sometimes better than perfect. This is terrible, I should just quit, like this is so bad. Like, oh wait, that was actually like great. Like I was getting like really in my head about it, and so show the universe that you are capable of bringing this idea to life and, you know, manifesting it in the way that it's supposed to be manifested. And like I'm like spiritual in that way, where I think that like the universe like pays attention to that and then will give you better ideas. Not force myself, that sounds sad and scary, but do it because you love it. Don't do it for, you know, other people. Those are the best types of songs. For a while I felt like I was like kind of weirded out because I was like, oh, I kind of have this like really weird life. Like I've been homeschooled since I was in 7th grade. I'm on a set all day with like a bunch of like 45-year-old dudes. Like, is what I say going to resonate with other people my age? The last songwriting tip I have is to read poetry, as much poetry as you can. I feel like that really informs my lyricism. The hook of Deja Vu is when she's with you, do you get deja vu? And it's this sort of concept that I am really obsessed with, and I think something that my friends and I were going through, where it's like sometimes when you break up with someone and they get with somebody else, it sort of feels like everything that they're doing is recycled, which happens in every relationship. So I thought it would be really fun to do like a female stalker type music video, because I'm obsessed with Killing Eve. That's my favorite show of all time, and I was like, I want to do a music video like Killing Eve because they like want to be like each other. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making that music video. I think it's like a really kind of convoluted, weird, awesome music video. I think it's like perfectly creepy in the best way. Joshua actually challenged me to write a song every day of quarantine. And like we both kind of fell off a little bit, but definitely like challenging myself creatively was something that happened a lot over lockdown. And I also learned how to knit over lockdown, which was fun.
I love
Very
that.
exciting. Everyone's doing.
The group Among Us, has that happened yet?
No, not yet. Surprise.
On set, if we're ever like closer than 6 feet apart, somebody goes, oh, 6 feet apart. So it's kind of
Like a school
little
dance?
bit hard. Yeah, I'm such a big hugger and I love everyone on set so much. A little bit of a challenge still, but it was definitely so nice to see them all again and talk to them. I think they're kind of like our second family. So it was really hard being away from them for so long.
And then forgot the passwords.
Yeah, well, I remembered my password and Joshua didn't remember mine. So mine is still locked, but I don't think his
It's
is.
still locked?
Still locked to this day, yep. I only get 30 minutes.
Oh my, that's wow. I feel terrible, but yeah, we definitely had a thing where we put locks on each other's Instagram so that after 30 minutes we couldn't like go, because I would do it and like
On one of the cast Zooms that we were talking about, we had like a weekly cast Zoom over lockdown, and on one of them, our showrunner Tim Federley was like, big announcement, and we were so excited, and he's like, we're gonna do like a holiday special, and each one of you is gonna get a holiday song, and it's gonna be amazing, and we were so stoked. I think I was just personally so stoked that we were like all gonna be working together again, because I just missed that experience so much. But it's fantastic. We'll do like some Christmas covers, Hanukkah covers. Josh wrote an original song for the special, which is amazing. And I think my favorite part about it is you kind of just get to learn more about like the actors as people and their backstories. And I remember we watched it maybe like a couple weeks ago for the first time, and I remember learning stuff about my cast members that I had no idea about before. So I think people will gonna get to know us on a more human level more, which I'm excited for. This is perfect for Olivia. And I actually had only heard it previously on The Politician. Ben Platt sings it in The Politician, and I thought it was like a Politician original song. So I was like, oh wait, this is like amazing. And it's Joni Mitchell and she's the greatest.
Act any bachelor moments? Get out of the limo or?
yeah, no, I wish we should have gotten a limo, but no, I'm actually I gotta get on my game, you know. So I think that it's a healthy sort of like supportive way we're growing together in that way.
So
she is winning. Yes, I'm definitely losing that.
Taylor Swift. I'm the biggest Swiftie in the whole world. I think she is the most genius songwriter. She just like works so hard and is such a storyteller and uses such specificity, and I'm just obsessed with her.
Olivia, congratulations on All I Want being certified gold.
Heyo.
I hope people feel included and loved.
Song, so I had to hear it, and then once I did, I can't stop listening. It's been on repeat in my car ever since. Olivia Rodrigo, driver's license, now on mix.
I now live in Salt Lake City for 6 months out of the year, so that's a big change, I think.
Oh my gosh. That's incredible.
Yeah, and but at the end of the day, I'm, still the same old Olivia that just like watches Netflix with my mom and like does homework. So my life has changed in great ways, but still just little old Liv.
How do you
yeah, oh god. I want to go to college in New York, actually. I want to go
Really?
Yeah, I want to go to like NYU or Columbia.
All right. Well, hey guys, if you have any connections.
Yeah, hit me up.
Another
And he just did a collab with Billie Eilish, which I think is the coolest thing because they're like two of my favorite people ever. The hardest part was learning the name. No. I think it was a lot of pressure at first and a lot of uncertainty, and I came onto this project that's obviously attached to this huge trilogy, and these movies are so important, and they're important to me too. Like I totally grew up on them, and so it was kind of like a lot of pressure going into something like that, based off of something that is already so established and well loved.
It's coming up, right? The 20th, right?
Yeah, my 17th. I don't know. I'm gonna be in Utah. So for my 16th birthday, my best friend flew out from LA and surprised me in Salt Lake City, and we all went roller skating, and they like played Lord like at the roller skating rink because they know it's my favorite, and that was so much fun.
We all love you. You did an amazing job. You guys are a great audience. Let's give it up one more time for Olivia.
Yay! Thank you guys for coming out. It really means the world.
Live.
Was that it?
Wait, play that?
That was our place, I found it first. I made the jokes you tell to her when she's with you.
I think Dan actually came up with the lyric. I think you came up with the Malibu thing.
Did I?
Yeah, you said Malibu, and I was like, oh, I can like see that. And Dan was like, what's your favorite ice cream? And I was like, strawberry. And so we were like, strawberry ice cream and Malibu.
Yeah,
yes.
I was like, watch, but I've never watched Glee
neither
before.
of us have ever like watched Glee, but we're like watching reruns of Glee. Heck yeah.
And represent as much as possible in this, you know. I feel like with Deja Vu was like every idea that we came up with was
Yeah, I'll give it away.
Yeah,
Can I give
okay,
it away?
okay.
Well, so only like a couple people like pick up on it, but I like whisper like I love you in the track, and like it's like super buried. And my A&R, who's like probably listened to the song, the poor guy, he's probably listened to the song like 200 times because it went through so many mixes. He's listened to it 200 times and like never heard it, which I think is super cool. So I don't know if it like only certain people can hear it, but it's like really buried and like very subtle.
I love you.
Now refuses to call saxophones and insists that we call them jazz vacuums.
just on Olivia's recordings, so.
I came into the studio one day and I was like, Dan, I hate Deja Vu. I don't like it. I don't want to put it out. The second verse is boring, and if I was listening to it, I would just turn it off. I was like so sad. And he's like, well, if like the second verse is boring, let's like make it more interesting. And so we like changed the melody and we put some like, I just like love like gang vocals. I love like yelling over the top of songs.
She'd make the song better, you know?
You get your friends to comment on our photos just so you seem nice.
Wait, that's a different song.
No, it's not. It's just a different melody. We had a lot of different ideas for this thing. I was like, I don't know, it's like not my thing at all. I love like synths, and it's actually a synth in the thing. It kind of sounds like a cool like warped guitar, which I like.